at First John chapter 2. This time is just flying. First John chapter 2, from verse 15. First John 2 from 15. Love not the world, neither the things that are in the world. If any man love the world, the love of the Father is not in him. For all that is in the world, the lust of the flesh, and the lust of the eyes, and the pride of life, is not of the Father, but of the world. And the world passeth away. And as it passes away, what happens? They lost you. And he that doeth the will of God, what happens to him? That is it. Do you know that fashion? I said it before. When you grew up, if you grew up in the 60s, there are modes of dressing. Those dresses, there's one we call pencil. The pencil is a trousers that before you pull it, you say, please help me. I help you to pull it. It rained in the 60s. There's one we call labu. Some of you not want it. Labu. Labu is big. Then when you wear the labu, you wear what we call layers. Layers is 6 inches shoe. Very high. So that trouser is able to cover it and be walking like a horse. It's gone. But it's coming back, God. You know why? The world does not know what to wear anymore. So they're recycling. That's why the Christian need to abide and say where he is and whatever condition the Lord has given unto him. Love not the world. We're in the world. But let me say, not loving the world does not mean you will not dress well. That's not what the Bible is saying. There are people who are not, they say they don't want to love the world. Then because of that, they don't know how to dress. That's your background. And our backgrounds differs. Some of us are not exposed. There's no exposure. So, but if somebody is exposed and is dressing, it's not dressing to kill, because there's a dressing to kill. It's not dressing to show up, it's dressing to please the Lord for beauty and for holiness. And he can afford what he's wearing, but it's not excessive. It's not flamboyant. But it's moderate and beautiful. But if you are not there yet, you wait until you get to that time. A preacher said, deeper life, why are you buying Mercedes? Deeper life is Pastor that buying Mercedes. So what's wrong in buying Mercedes? Don't be a bigotry, you're preaching. And then after he finished saying that, then he was going to the airport. Then he said, please, Sir Onokor, can you come and drop me at the airport? Which vehicle? Same Mercedes, you say that it's not good. It's worldliness. I said, this one is preaching. Then he said, if you want television, you are not born again. Is it true? I don't believe that. If you watch, in fact, television is everywhere now. Your answer is not television. No, is it not? The idea is, the thing they show you on television, you are not the target, is a world. That's why we say, watch what you watch. Because there are some things you watch there, it destroys you. But if they are just doing television somewhere here, and then somebody does like this, I don't want to see. What the Bible says, your eyes should not see evil. But there are so many television on the street. Are they not? Yes. In fact, I've seen it as I came. So many television on the street. So these are the things. Love not the world, neither the things that are in the world. There are things in the world they do. There are things you can do to get them to serve the Lord. But after you have done that, it ends there. Apostle Paul became more that by all means wisdom does not mean you go to where they are drinking. It's okay, can you sip a little? If you want to convince me, just take a little, I'll follow you. You are committing sin. So let's